The air itself is a crystal. Each breath slices through the lungs like powdered glass, sharp and merciless. The cold here is not weather. It is an entity, a living thing that wraps its invisible claws around every living being. This is Yakutia, the coldest inhabited land on Earth, where even time seems to freeze in mid-motion. 71 degrees below zero, a temperature so cruel it no longer belongs to the human scale of understanding. It's not cold anymore. It's a condition of existence. The sky above is pale as bleached bone. The sun a faint smear of dull gold that refuses to rise higher than a hand above the horizon.
This soup
Sound
will warm our bones.
does not travel far.
The winter is
Even
long,
the bark of a dog
but we
feels
are
muffled,
strong.
as if swallowed by invisible snow. The trees creak and groan, their branches loaded with glassy frost that clinks when the wind moves through them. The very breath of the earth has turned to ice. And yet, amid this stillness, a handful of wooden houses crouch beside the Indigirka River, their chimneys coughing ribbons of smoke that freeze in place before dispersing. Here, in the endless silence, a few dozen souls cling to life. They live as their ancestors did, by the hunt, the trap, the river. Fire is sacred. Water is sacred. Bread is a miracle. But this winter has been harder than any in memory. The hunters return empty-handed. The nets come up stiff with ice and nothing more. Children wake in the night from hunger. The old ones speak softly in the half-light, murmuring prayers to the spirits of the river, the ice, the cold, and always. The same name returns in their whispers. The beluga sturgeon, the river giant, the winter god. They say it appears only in the cruelest years. Drawn by human desperation, a creature of legend and flesh, a fish as old as time itself. Alexander knows the river better than any man alive. His beard is thick with frost. His face is a map of old frostbite scars, eyes narrowed from a lifetime of staring into the wind. He has buried brothers, friends, and even his wife in this frozen land. Now, only his grandson, Artyom, remains. A boy of 15, still soft in the face, still learning the patience of the ice.
In the time before the ice retreated, the Great Spirit walked this land.
Did you bring the good hooks?
Of course. Only the best for the river spirits.
The decision comes quietly, almost like a prayer. The elders call Alexander to the communal fire. The air inside the log hall smells of smoke, sweat, and desperation. You know what must be done, an old woman says, her voice cracking like the bark of a burning log. Alexander nods. We go to the river. Artyom looks up sharply. His stomach twists between fear and pride.
The journey ahead will be long and hard, but we must press on.
Get up there! Mush! Mush!
Next morning, they prepare. Alexander moves with slow precision, inspecting each knot, each hook, each coil of heavy-gauge line. His gloves are patched leather, his breath rising in clouds that sparkle in the light of a dim oil lamp. Artyom watches him silently, his own hands trembling not from cold, but from the weight of what lies ahead. Outside, the dawn is gray and distant. They harness the Yakutian horses, small.
When the ice speaks, you must listen. It knows the secrets of the deep. The deep.
We've been out here for a long time.
Aggie, uncomplaining beasts that have endured the same centuries of frost as their masters. The sled groans as it's loaded with gear. Axes, ice drills, rope, food enough for a day. The villagers watch in silence. No one speaks good luck. In this land, such words can attract the wrong kind of attention.
It is here.
a big one. Ah! Hold on tight. I'm trying. It's pulling us in. Pull! I'm trying. It's not moving. Come on.
Let a little out. Let a little out. Then get him. We got it. Just a little more. More. It's a monster.
The journey begins. The sled creaks forward over the snow-packed earth. The world is reduced to white and blue, the faint shimmer of frost crystals catching the pale light, the long sigh of the wind moving across the plains. Alexander's face is a mask of determination. Artyom's eyes dart across the horizon, catching every flicker of movement, as
We have to keep moving.
though the cold itself might lunge at them. Hours pass. They cross the endless plain where the river breathes beneath its ice, a serpent of black water trapped in a coffin of frost. Finally, they reach their destination, the Polinia, a miracle of open water where the current is too strong to freeze. It is a living wound in the frozen world, steaming like the breath of some enormous.
We made it through the night. Come inside by the fire. You must be frozen.
This should be enough to get us through the winter.
Many thanks to the fishermen for their bounty. Long ago, the spirits of the forest gifted us this fire. It is a symbol of our strength and resilience. Resilience. We can't waste any of this. It's a gift.
Beast. The contrast is startling. Around them, the world is dead white. Here, the air is alive with vapor, swirling and glittering as it freezes mid-air. It is beautiful and dangerous. Alexander kneels at the edge. His move.
Is it all for me?
Yeah, my
Yes, my darling. Everything for you.
Movements deliberate and reverent. He ties the bait, a hunk of frozen fish as big as his fist, to the hook. His voice is low, barely carried over the moaning wind. The giant is old, he murmurs. It has outlived the ice itself. You must not show fear. Be patient. The river listens. The hook drops.
Whispered through the pines, carrying secrets of the old ones, and the stars were our guideposts.
Drops into darkness, and then they wait. Hours dissolve. The sky grows dimmer, the temperature falling even lower. The frost begins to creep into their bones, slow and insidious. Artyom stamps his feet, flexes his hands, fights the numbness creeping up his limbs. Alexander remains motionless, his eyes half-lidded, his breath slow.
There you go. I just took it out of the oven.
Oh, thank you. It smells delicious.
Keep the pressure even here. See the difference?
Ah, I see it now.
And even, he could be mistaken for a statue carved from the ice itself. It is not fishing. It is ritual.
I never thought I would see this day.
A test of will between man and nature. The first tug is so faint that only Alexander feels it. A pulse, a whisper from the abyss. His eyes flick open. His hand closes around the line like iron. It's here, he says softly. The second pull nearly rips the line.
It's a miracle we made it.
Yes, we are blessed.
Our traditions tell us that in the heart of winter, the spirits of our ancestors draw near.
From his grasp, then the world erupts.
In the heart of the forest, where the ancient trees whisper secrets to the wind, a legend was born.
Long ago, a great river serpent, a sturgeon of legendary size, graced these waters.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but it's huge. Maybe it's a dinosaur.
The rope screams, slicing through the frozen air. The ice groans beneath their boots. Alexander braces himself, his back bending, his boots grinding into the snow. Artyom rushes to help, grabbing the line with both hands, his heart pounding like a drum. Below them, something vast and alive surges through the black water. It pulls with a strength beyond comprehension. And for a moment, it feels as though the river itself is trying to drag them under. The cold no longer matters. There is only the pull, the strain, the raw contest of life against life. Alexander's